The first respondent in the petition filed by Dr. Bright in Abulele and Accord Party, Senator Monday Okpebholo, has this Saturday closed their case without calling any witness to testify. Okpebholo's counsel, Onyechi Ikpeazu, ACN, said that the respondent would not want to unnecessarily waste the time of the tribunal by calling witnesses. BTV News Best Orator completes the report.
I would like to come tomorrow.
On resumption of proceedings this Saturday in the petition filed by Dr. Bright in Abulele and Accord Party, the first respondent counsel, Onyechi Ikpeazu, said they were in court to open their case against Accord Party, who had last week closed their case after they called 3 witnesses. Onyechi Ikpeazu said the respondents haven't taken a critical look at the evidence presented by the petitioners, with which they joined issues and evidence. They, as respondents, have elicited sufficient evidence under cross-examination, and that they tend to rely on such evidence and not to call any witness. The respondents' counsel then told the tribunal that they respectfully will want to close their case and save the precious time of the tribunal. APC, the second respondent counsel, on their part, applied for an adjournment to enable them to call their witnesses on a later day. The third respondent said they are not opposing to the adjournment by the first respondent. The tribunal then adjourned the matter to 7th of February 2024. Thereafter, the case of Action Alliance was called. Barrister Patience Osagede announced her appearance for Action Alliance. The first respondent counsel, represented by Ahmed Mohammed, told the tribunal that they were ready to close their case. He said from the circumstances of the matter, they have decided that they have established their case through the cross-examination of petitioners' witnesses, and they are not willing to call any witness to testify and therefore applied to close their case. For the second respondent, they applied for a date to enable them open their defense. The case was also thereafter adjourned to 7th of February 2024. This implies that respondents who have closed their case will now prepare to present their final written addresses. Counsel to APC, counsel to Action Alliance, and counsel to Accord Party expressed divergent opinion on the day's proceeding.
It was slated for defense for the respondents because Action Alliance Party, they've since closed their case. Accord Party, they've also since closed their case. But today, the counsel to Governor Okpebholo said they are closing their case because they have no defense. And then because they've looked at the evidence of the Accord Party, and they see there's no point whipping a dead horse. And so on that, then the other party, the APC now took a date for them to open their defense, and the case was graciously adjourned to 7th of February. Similar thing also applied to Action Alliance. Looked at the whole thing. INEC said, well, there's no point calling any witness. They have closed their case today. Then APC also took a date for them to open their defense to 7th of February.
Close our case. So today it was actually adjourned for the respondents to open their case. But INEC closed their case without calling any witnesses. And the strength of our case is actually on INEC, on non-compliance on the part of INEC, for choosing and not accepting the candidate from the authentic chairman of the party, Honorable Umaije. So our strength of our case is actually based on INEC. So I'm really a little bit disappointed not to be able to cross-examine their weakness since they closed their case without calling any witnesses.
The matter was adjourned today for the first respondent, that is the governor-elect, whom we petitioned to open his case. Incidentally, they say they have no witnesses. They are closing their case. So they've closed their case. And the next respondent, that is APC, asked for adjournment rather, and the court adjourned the matter for the 7th of February for them to bring their witnesses, and then we proceed. They've decided not to call witnesses. Apparently, it is their own case, so maybe they have the reason for not to call witnesses. So it doesn't affect our cases anyway.
Saturday's sitting in the ongoing Edo State Governorship Election Petitions Tribunal was the quickest. The two matters that were brought before the tribunal, that of the Accord Party and Action Alliance, lasted for less than 45 minutes because Respondents counsel said they were not going to call any witnesses because they were relying on the cross-examination of Petitioner's counsel. Well, in some quarters, some persons are of the opinion that the respondents may end up not calling witnesses even in other cases. Because for one thing, they have said that the petitioners have no original certified true copy of results, either at the unit, ward or local government levels. And what is before the tribunal are only certified true copies of IREV results. And this may be one of the reasons why they will choose, if they want, not to call any witnesses to testify in this petition. However, Monday is the next adjourned date for the petition by the People's Democratic Party, Okpebholo, against Senator Okpebholo and the APC. From the tribunal premises here in Abuja, Best Orator reporting for BTV News.